Damn! Sales guys, love them or hate them. This episode might blow your mind. Are you an amazing salesperson or a shitty salesperson? Well, let's talk about that. With that said, let's get started.
I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm here to help and teach him what I know and how I did it. To discover freedom. There ain't no question more Kevin's when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker. But I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker.
Hey there, it's your boy Mark Evans, DM, coming to you from Parkland, Florida. There is a lot going on over here, and I want to share some very powerful stuff about sales today because it is the backbone of every company. If you don't have sales, you have no company. If you don't have salespeople, we're going to talk a lot about that because not all salespeople are created equal. Anyways, as I'm talking to you, I might sound a little juiced up, amped up, a little bit not normal, but I'm always amped up actually when I'm talking to you. I'm 92 hours deep on a fast. Zero food for 92 hours. And I feel absolutely amazing. And, you know, it's a pretty cool thing if you've never done it. It's wild. So anyways, I'm thinking about you guys and I'm sitting here. We just let go of a sales guy. And I say that term very ultra super duper loose. And people, let me just shoot straight with you as I always do. Great sales guys don't tell you they're great. If someone comes to you and says, dude, I could sell so good. I'm amazing. Oh, but by the way, I need a $6,000 a month, withdrawal against commission, but I need 90 days to get set up. Move on. They're never going to work out. It's terrible to say. This guy, we'll use the name Joe, that is no longer with one of my companies. Like, in our companies, if you actually can sell, and I wouldn't even call it high-level sales, it's just high-level customer touching, conversating, and such. If you do that, you will get fired if you only make $250,000 yourself, net to you. Like, we have guys making upwards of almost $600,000 a year. And remote from anywhere in the world. We don't micromanage. They have the opportunity. We fulfill on the backside. We have an amazing team doing it for them. And all they got to do is just connect, convert, and make sure clients get results. And this guy's never made more than $120,000 in his life. He's almost 40 years old, has children and a wife. And I'm not saying this to be a dick, but I'm shooting straight with you. I called him directly and said, what are you fucking thinking? This is a job opportunity of a lifetime that you are taking. And, because he sent a goofy email, like, dude, I just don't feel it. I'm not feeling this or feeling that. It's only his third day. And nice guy. But this guy's out here looking at his children, looking at his wife, knowing goddamn well that he is not what he says he is. And that's what pisses me off the most. I'm not trying to sell this guy into like making a lot of money with us. And so I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you thinking? Those are my direct words, exact words. He's like, man, I don't appreciate the way you're talking to me. Yeah, motherfucker, because you know I'm talking directly to your soul and you know I'm talking to you for real. Well, I'm like, dude, what do you need to be successful with us? I need structure. What the fuck do you mean structure? All you got to do is, here's the structure. Wake up, shoot a text, get on the phone, call your client, check the CRM, and manage IOs. What structure do you need? Well, man, I need some data information to make sure I can sell the guy. Dude, you've been in the industry for 6 years. The only thing that's changed is we have better product and we've been around longer. That means making sales are easier. Well, yeah, but I'm a sales guy and I need security. Dude, we're paying you more money on your stipend for the next 90 days than you're making in a year. Yeah, but I'm just not feeling it. See, it's so easy for losers to quit. For guys like me, I call them out on their bullshit, especially if they're in our environment, because I know what they can create in our world. He's never made more than 120. He could literally double more money than he's ever made without going to an office, without working for a corporation style company, where you get micromanaged and all this bullshit. Literally minimum double. Actually, 3-4x. One of our guys came in, he was making $165,000. Now he's up to almost 4x within 2 years with us. This is life-changing opportunity money. Plus, you get to work for some pretty cool people. Not me, my team. The team is dealing with these guys all the time. But I do like the sales side because I am a for real sales guy. And I know I said real sales guys don't say it, but I truthfully, you guys understand, I've never had a real job my entire life. If I do not kill it, I don't eat. If I don't kill it, I can't pay the electric bill, cable bill. And there was 2 times in my life when I was cocky, thinking I was the best sales guy in the world, and I almost went bankrupt. I couldn't pay my electric bill. I couldn't pay my gas bill. And more importantly, I got my fucking truck repoed because I couldn't pay my truck payment. These are things through the journey of life that create massive amounts of growth. And you want to really figure out what you're made of, you get in those times. I don't ever want to not have those times in my life. Why? Because no matter where you're at in your life, it's because you put yourself in that position. Yes, you. And real salespeople, he's like, it feels like a lot of pressure. Dude, I have a lot of money in the bank. I have a lot of opportunities all the time, right? And I have a lot of team members I'm taking care of. I have more pressure than this guy's got in his fucking entire body times 1,000. Pressure is good. Pressure is how you grow. See, in our world, they call themselves sales guys. By the way, I don't just talk shit. I put this stuff to the test in real life with my money behind it. So I'm telling you guys, if you have any businesses, this is real shit that will help you navigate, probably fire half of your team. And I'm not saying it to be a dick. You probably have to fire them because you're holding your great people back by having 2 slackers or a slacker involved in this environment. But he said, what he said to me is, man, I'm the greatest sales guy. I don't want great salespeople. I want great relationship builders. Because in that business, in particular, it's business to business. And it's residual business. If they come out and do business with us, they get great success. That's our job, to make sure they get results. And when they get results, guess what? They want more results, so they redo it next month. Get results again, redo it the next month. It's really customer management. I wouldn't even call it sales. We don't have to cold call. These people know who we are. These people have been in our ecosystem. They're in an environment. We've made them a lot of money. And that's what we want to do. It's almost like if you went to the Four Seasons here in Palm Beach, and that front desk person's like, I'm the best fucking sales guy ever. I sold this whole entire hotel out. You ain't a fucking sales guy. You're a customer rep connecting with clients and making their experience and their stay amazing. Now, listen, I love consultative selling. That's what it's all about to me in my world. But don't get it twisted thinking you're an amazing salesperson when someone's literally calling you with their fucking credit card in their hand. That's not sales. The system, the results, the experience, the longevity of the company is what makes your job easier. And I like to make my team's life as easy as humanly possible by spending money on advertising and marketing and customer relations and emails and amazing gifts, etc. And again, be very crystal clear. When you get sales people that say they're amazing at sales, start looking, because they're not. I promise you, just because they're putting big numbers on the board does not mean they're great at sales. And I'm not knocking it. It's just real salespeople, real business owners don't go around and say, man, I'm the best business owner. I'm the best fucking sales guy in the world. Every day, every client, every call, every text, every email, every communication contact point, I'm learning still 24 and a half years later of me being on this journey as an entrepreneur without ever having a W-2 job as an adult in my entire life. And I never will, right? I'm amped up and frustrated because this guy, Joe, we'll call him, is literally like looking at his kids. What do you say? Like, as a grown fucking man, for real, how does this conversation happen to your child, to your spouse? Your spouse is at work, working her ass off. In this case, this is a her and him, but maybe it's a him. Maybe you're listening and you're a she doing that, whatever bullshit people say, he or she or whatever. And you're telling me in a breath, hey, I want to get my wife out of her job. Cool. This opportunity could easily do that. And now he just self-sabotaged because he's pressured without structure. Again, excuse. And then he goes on and has dinner. He's probably getting fucked up right now, getting drunk because it's like, man, I'm having a bad day. This guy talked shit to me. It's not easy to be in my position all the time, especially when I care. I actually care. If I didn't care, I'd say, fuck, next. I talked to him. I connected with him. I thought he could do something. I went against my gut because he kept saying, I'm a great sales guy, blah, blah. And he came through a high-level referral, to be honest. And sure enough, this fucker can't handle it. I knew it. And you know what's amazing? In this particular company, by the way, this could be marketing company, real estate company, a juice company. It's just when you connect to customers and you have a great support team behind you, supporting you, it's not about selling. It's about getting clients results and being a communicator and connecting and making sure and following up. I know a lot of people talk about like real estate, dude, follow up. I get it. But like most 99% of the guys fucking terrible follow up. And when they do follow up, they're annoying follow up. It's not even good follow up. It's douchey. It's not personable. And it's all about you, not them, even though you tell yourself it's about you or them. Right? I know because I used to do the same bullshit. I literally just I'd go for the jugular. If you have money in real estate, back when I was doing hardcore real estate sales as an investor, I want your money in my account, just like you want my money in your account. This is a common ground. We all know that. If I have an opportunity that can make you money, why would I not ask for the sell? See, again, back to the hotel person sitting at the front desk. The phone rings. Hello, yes. Hey, the Four Seasons, Palm Beach. How can I help you? Hey, I want to book the suite. Great. $4,000 a night. Awesome. I'll take it for 7 nights. Did you just make a sell? Or did you just complete a process for a client? The formality, if you will, to book this room. This person at the front desk isn't going around, I hope, and saying they're amazing salespeople. They're just saying, I can't wait to serve Mr. and Mrs. Evans. I can't wait until they come in. Hey, I'm going to give them a free upgrade. They're looking and asking through different lenses of how to make the customer experience and journey better. Now, once in a while, it costs the company some money to do that. But you have to have a company and you have to have people higher level that are making these financial decisions where you're allowed to give gifts, allowed to give bonus marketing it. That's what we do in that case. Or allowed to give, hey, you bought a piece of real estate from us and there's a $1,200 mishap on our end. You thought it was our fault. We thought it was your fault. Cool. As a customer and a client service, we'd like to pay that for you. Appreciate your business. By the way, you have $80,000 left. Are you looking to buy another deal? See, I don't see that as a cost. If it's structured properly, it's a great investment in customers, in client relationships, and what I call relationship capital. I'm just like mad still. This just happened, by the way, 20 minutes before I'm doing the show. I'm mad at this guy. I'm not even mad at him. I'm actually embarrassed for him. That's the truth. Because this guy's literally like, he's tapped out. He's delusional, clearly. He's tapped out emotionally, financially. And this guy's raising the next generation. He has a couple of kids. His wife is like, oh my gosh, like I might be able to quit my job. And now 3 days later, hey, hon, that's not going to work out now. Can you imagine? Like, guys, if this is you and you're listening to this, which I hope it's not, you have to get real with yourself. This all comes down to being honest with yourself about what you're great at and what you're not. I love selling. You know why? Because I like delivering value. I don't love to sell to get your money. I don't need your money. I want it. I don't need it. I've been that way when I was dead broke, by the way. If someone came to you that had cancer, incurable cancer, and you had the cure to cancer, and they had $1 billion, and they said, I'll give it to you all, that $1 billion for the cure, is that really selling? No, dude, that's a value add. You're serving them. You're helping them. You're saving their fucking life in this example. See, when I sold real estate, thousands of deals, not just one or two, thousands and thousands of deals, me personally. And then I built team to sell many more thousands. But when I'm talking to someone, I don't care where you're at. I don't care if you're in the fucking gas station. I don't care if you're at the club. I don't care if you're outside walking your dog. I don't care where you're at. We all need help in financial literacy. We all need help where to place my money safely, securely, so I can get a consistent return. More importantly, a return of my investment and on my investment. I always focused on what their true needs and wants are, not what my needs and wants are. See, when you're talking financial literacy, people don't really know what they don't know. I made it my duty to learn as much as humanly possible, and I'm still learning as of today how to be better with financial literacy, how to move my money better, how to gain better returns, how to protect the downside, how to protect the upside, how to grow over here, how to dominate here, etc., how to cut my losses. See, my financial literacy isn't hope and pray. That's what most do in the 401ks. That's what most people do in all these retirement accounts or stock brokerage accounts. They just hope and pray. Please, please. But Mark, the average stock market goes up 8% a year. Yeah, motherfucker, you're right. On average, over 100 years. What if this average is skewed by 40% drop when you're trying to retire? Now the story's different. See, I realized as I started gaining more wealth and more knowledge, people are chasing cash flow. Cash flow creates freedom. I could give you $1 million in cash. If you have no clue how to manage it, you will blow through it quicker than you even got it. Well, Mark, you don't know that. I'm different, man. Bullshit. That's what they all say. You don't have the financial literacy to make the proper educated decisions. Mark, I'm just going to put it in the bank and get a 1.2% interest rate. No, you're not. You're going to buy a car. You're going to buy a house. You're going to buy your mom's house. You're going to buy a kid's friend's house. You're going to do all kinds of stupid shit if it's a big enough amount. Just look at the statistics of people that gain massive amounts of wealth, i.e. athletes, i.e. lottery winners. A large, major portion, I think 80-something% and beyond, go bankrupt or lose it all. They have TV shows about how I lost my millions. Fucking TV shows about it. How it was a curse. I got all this money and it's a curse. Having money is not a curse. It's actually an amazing blessing. I was able to do something special a couple days ago. The Caring House Project Foundation, ran by Frank McKinney and my great friend Doug Dobler, I've been donating since 2006 to the charity. All my profits do all my books and stuff. Not all, but all my profits go to charity. A lot of the percentage-wise goes to the Caring House Project Foundation. We build self-sustained communities over in Haiti. I think they're on number 26, the 26th village. And during my birthday bash, we raised $154,000. They've never seen that kind of money raised in a 30-minute time frame. I'm not taking the credit for it. I have amazing people that showed up, more importantly, opened up their hearts and their wallets. We did some cool value stuff, bought some cool artwork, and did some neat things there. But to build an entire village is about $300,000. And I've been thinking about it. Actually, I've been thinking about it a lot. You know, those conversations you have with yourself over and over and over. And you're like, fuck it, let's just go do it. Well, that's a conversation I've been having because I want to build the entire village. Not because of the naming rights, I can name it whatever, but like because I want to make an impact on people's lives that I'll never get to meet. It's a very selfless act. I don't talk a lot about the charity shit I do. Talk about the stuff I can do to make more impact and all that, but I give a lot behind the scenes. Through all of our companies, Care 360 is our number one core value. And let's say if you work with us and you know, like, hey, this family needs help, I'm going to give them $1,000. We'll match your $1,000 as a company. We give tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars a year away. More importantly, what our team does and what it does to culture and all that, that's a whole nother show in itself. But as I made the decision, I almost got a warm feeling over me when I committed to myself. Mark, you can do this. Now, keep in mind, just to be clear, this is a huge donation on top of everything else I'm already doing. It's a 6-figure donation, 100 and whatever, 30, 40 grand maybe, right? Somewhere around there. And until I commit, nothing else will happen. So I had this tap probably a while ago, suppressed it, moved it on. I'll get to it later, right? You know how we talk to ourselves. It's not time right now. It's cool, timing, whatever. But it kept coming up on my journal. I want to give bigger. I want to do more. I want to make a bigger impact. More importantly, I want to lead by fucking example to my peers, to my buddies, to my employees, to my teammates, to everybody that follows me. You. I was scared. I made the decision and a warm feeling come over me as if it was like we're going to impact 400 people's lives initially in this we're building 50 houses, 8 person per house, and then we have a community center, school, church, food, etc., and all this stuff. And again, check out markevansdm.com, the Haiti Village. I'm going to post some stuff up there. I'll show you some pictures if you want to see it. Again, markevansdm.com. And just I'll have an image up there of the Haiti Village we're working on. They just broke ground like 5 days ago. But what's really cool about this, if you think about the dynamic of the gift, I know I'm giving it to them, but really what I did is I gave the gift to myself. I'm worth the $300,000 to give. I will be a steward of opportunity. See, money in is a responsibility. I don't need I have cars and houses, and truth is I'm actually looking to buy another house, and I just bought a pretty big compound in Ohio, but I'm looking to buy one here even bigger. I'm not saying that to brag or impress, but to impress upon that these are things that I'm working on every single day. Maybe you're doing a small house, big house, medium house. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But like we all are in the trenches together. It's just maybe your deal has another zero on top of it and mine doesn't. I don't know. Maybe you're buying a $50 million house and I'm buying a $5 million house. Whatever the case is, we're making decisions and leveling up and growing. It's pretty crazy to think that you could buy a $5 million house, only living in it for 6 months, 1 day a year, and go back to another multi-million-dollar place that's totally different style, totally different view, totally different area, and not skip a beat. That's our world. That's my life. I've been doing that for years because I help and serve clients. I'm great at sales, but the reason I'm great at sales is the real story is because I actually give 2 fucks. I actually care what your results are. I will call you out on your bullshit, not because I'm trying to be a dick. It's because I actually care. I actually want to see you succeed. I had a sales guy. Oh, dude, I'm amazing. I'm the number one, blah, 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 blah. This is a true story on Sunday. I was like, what are you talking about? You're calling me because you have no money. How the fuck can you be a great sales guy with no money? Like, just let that sink in for a minute. I'm amazing at sales, but I have no money. That's like saying you're a health freak and you weigh 400 fucking pounds and you haven't been to the gym in 10 years. but I'm a health freak. Why? Because you read a fucking magazine? Because you watched Mark Wahlberg do sit-ups? Like, seriously, stop the delusional bullshit. It's not serving you or anybody for that matter. But the most important thing, it's actually stealing from you. It's stealing your joy. It's stealing your future wealth. It's stealing your future better you. It will make you depressed, stressed, overwhelmed. It will create a fucking heart attack without a doubt. You're going to overeat. You're going to consume too much alcohol. Hopefully, God forbid, you're not doing any drugs or too many drugs. Right? I know this to be true because I was the same bullshit guy saying the same shit back in the day. I was a young punk. I was in my 20s. I thought I knew everything because I was making millions of dollars, and I didn't know dick. I just had a great product that people wanted. And I confused making money with being successful. That's a big no-no. When you're in a fucking King Dingaling Park and everything's easy, i.e. people are calling with money in hand, ready to buy, it's not because you're amazing typically. It's because the product is so amazing they can't say no. It's like crack. It's like cocaine. People, once they're addicted to it or once they know it exists and they like it, they'll continue to buy. These are terrible examples, by the way. Hopefully no one's doing that bullshit. And if you are, stop it. But as we progress down this journey, we need, like, this guy's telling me I'm an amazing sales guy, but I have no money. Well, dude, you are amazing at doing this one thing, right? Yes, I know he is because I know him. Why aren't you teaching people how to be better at that? Well, I have no confidence. That's interesting. How can an amazing sales guy have no confidence? Because sales is all about confidence. Confidence in yourself, confidence in your product, confidence in the results for the clients. This guy has none of it. And I'm like, dude, because you're trying to be someone you're not. He's trying to sell something he doesn't really even believe in. He just knows it makes money or can make money. So when we broke it down, we got really dialed in as what Dan Sullivan calls unique ability. I know this guy very well. I know his unique ability. He can help people scale lead flow and deal flow. So I'm like, why aren't you selling that shit? Because that I'll hire you to help my team get focused, to get more leads and make more sales, i.e. help more customers, which equals more money. That's something people pay for. He's like, I never thought about it. I thought they needed a lot more. Well, most people don't need more than more leads, more opportunity equals more money. That's what they really all want. So as I talked to him and I was like, dude, here's what you need to do. You need to do some post. You need to tell people, yo, if you need this and that, reach out to me. I'm working on something. And then sure enough, within the last 4 days, the fuckers made $20,000 helping people that are going to get massive results. And I know he can do it. I know he will do it. More importantly, he's got confidence. He's in his zone. He's in his lane. And he's going to deliver insane value. And I'm proud of that. Because I took the call on Sunday and I helped him. To me, that's what this is life is about, is helping people. Not just helping myself. By the way, you got to help yourself first. By the way, read, work out, and take information. Write. I just wrote my dad an awesome letter today, telling him how much I care about him, how much I love him, how much he means to me, how much my mom means to me, how much these things mean to me. That's self-care for me, by the way. Me writing a letter, yes, it's cool. My parents get it, but it's really for me to type my emotions down on a piece of paper. Because if I say it to them, and one, I'm not good at saying it in person to their face-to-face like I would say it on paper. I'm going to get emotional. I'm going to start crying. They're going to start crying. It's, I'm just telling them I love them, or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's for me. It's like, it makes me feel amazing, invincible. It's a win. I do it often. I write my wife letters. I write my mother letters separately. I write people letters. I send gifts off every day. The gifts are being sent from me some way, somehow. I promise you that. Either directly through me or through an extension of me. through my teams, because we teach, share. Someone passes away in someone's life, you're going to probably get a gift from me. Not the kind of gifts I like to send, but a thoughtful, sorry to hear the news gift. Sympathy, if you will, right? If you are joining on the DMA, the Dealmaker Alliance, and if you're in real estate, everyone should be in that group. It's only $1,000 a month. And you get daily calls. And you got COO guy running at Christian, shows you how to build the team, how to manage KPIs, how to grow marketing, how to grow your cash to get cash flow. More importantly, how to get private investors to fund your deals. Not only that, if you do deals, I'll do day funding all your deals. I'll fund all your deals for the same day funding type of thing. Part of the program. It's $1,000 a month. That's it. It's silly value. That's the shit I want to do. I want 1,000 people in there. Why? Well, Mark, let me come on my calculator. $1,000 times 1,000. You're going to make $1 million. I fucking make a lot more than that. Because the impact we're going to make through deal flow will make way more than $1 million a month. A month. Together. See, most people are so busy counting other people's money, they don't even have time to go get their own money. And in the DMA, the Dealmaker Alliance, with Christian and Ken and Nathan and these guys that are running it, they're fucking crushing their competitors. They're dominating opportunity. Even in today's market, last year's market, in the future markets, they will be very present in earning a massive amounts of money. More importantly, helping the community, getting shitty properties back on the market, getting taxes paid on the property, getting great tenants or great buyers into the assets, which cleans up the neighborhood, forces up appreciation. Appreciation is good for all in the neighborhood because they can sell their houses for more. So indirectly, these neighbors should be giving us high fives. I'm not doing it for that, though. I'm doing it because we are making an impact. So if that's something that ever interests you, you should hit me up privately on Instagram at Mark Evans DM, because I do take these privately, and just message me, say, yo, podcast show -DMA. Let's talk. I'd love to talk to you about it. If you're an investor full-time and you're hitting, I don't care if, by the way, I don't care if you're doing one deal a quarter or you're doing 10 deals a month. We can help you. I promise you that. I don't care if you're doing 100 deals a month. More importantly, you'd realize the value is stupid at that point. So that's not selling. That's serving. Guys, I used to count other people's money. I made less money than I do now. I don't have time to even count my own money, let alone anybody else's. See, you have too much time on your hands if you're pulling out the pencil, licking the edge of it and trying to calculate, 1,000 times 1,000 equals 1 million. Oh, that'd be cool. Man, that'd be cool. It is fucking cool. But you know what's even cooler? Working with I'd rather work with 10 amazing people than 1,000 goof dicks that aren't doing anything. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the what we can get. By the way, I want your money. I don't need it. I want it, right? So I'm doing it to serve you. By serving, we will get money together. My thought process in when I do things like that, or in any business I'm in, for every dollar you give me, you get a massive ROI. I don't just say it. I live it. This is how our companies all grow. We're in multiple verticals, many different industries all over the country. And I'm not taking 100% of the credit for it. I have amazing operators. I have amazing team leads, amazing managers. I got a call today at 2:00 with someone absolutely amazing. I was just at her wedding 2 weeks ago. It's a blast. I love that shit. I don't have to do it. I want to do it. But this sales shit's got to stop. You're not the best salesperson. And if you're out there saying that, you are not good. I promise. You can lie to yourself, but Mark, I have $1 million in the bank. I don't give a fuck if you have 10 million in the bank. That doesn't mean you're good at sales. That means you're working on it. That means you're getting better. But what I'd really look at and challenge you to do is look at your product that you're selling to the market. Like right now, there's a couple products in the space of online that literally a 12-year-old kid could say, hey, this is what I do. I just made $100. Pay me $5,000 to show you how to do it. And they could make money doing it because the product is so hot. I'm investing in cards right now. I'm about $250,000 deep in some cards. Yes, pieces of cardboard. Follow me on IG. I'm showing some of it. But I bought a card recently for $28,000. Within like 13 days, it's worth $39,000, almost $40,000. I'm not a fucking card collector. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm investing through a guy that has knowledge and says, hey, this is a thing. Cool, I'm in. That's like calling you a professional stock trader when you have someone trading your stocks for you and you had a good win. By the way, you never tell anybody about your shitty losses. Until we stop the nonsense, I want to bring this to the marketplace and share real shit because this is what I deal with every day. We are sales companies. You are in sales in some way, shape, or form in your life. Your spouse, you sold them. They sold you too. Your kids, your friends sold them that said, hey, kids are amazing. Then you get one kid and they're like, dude, having 2 kids is so much easier. Then you have 2 and then the person says 3. Having 3 is so much easier. Fuck you, I'm only having 2. Right? I don't believe you anymore. It's hard work. It's tacking. Been up since 3:00 a.m. So much opportunity when you understand, like, I don't know dick. I genuinely don't know anything. The more I learn, the more I want to learn how to do it better, how to do it bigger, how to go one to many. I'm in constant learn mode. I fail every day. Again, back to this. Every text, every email, every phone call, every connect point people, how you meet them, how you don't, is exactly directly, like I'm learning from each one of those. It's kind of like a kid touching a hot pan. That's hot. Don't touch it. What do? Touch it. Smack. Hey, that's hot. Touch it. Smack. Probably the 3rd, 4th time, you're not touching it. You're learning. I learn from every single connection. I'm talking to you. I'm learning. I'm writing notes as I'm talking to you and saying, stop cussing so much. Get to the point tighter. Be more personable. Go bigger. Share the DMA. I always forget to talk about it. It's changing people's lives. If you're in real estate investing, I'm failing you if you don't know about it. Because there's people over there making tens of hundreds of thousands of dollars a month. I'm not taking the credit. We're just giving them a platform to learn through my efforts. I have people, we have massive salaries over there that we pay people to help make your business better. You can't even hire these fuckers. They work for us. And they'll work for you through the DMA. And again, get over to Instagram, type in Mark Evans DM, follow me, hopefully, if you're not already, and shoot me a private message. Podcast DMA. Let's go. But as I'm pacing here in the office, it's beautiful out, by the way. It's like 65, sunny as hell. They're freezing up in Ohio. I'm looking at the cameras. It's like 5 degrees, 6 inches of snow. I want you to know, don't stop learning. It's a journey forever. It's an exciting one. When you stop learning, you start dying. This is why I will never retire. Because people retire to expire. That you think you work your whole life to want to stop doing what you love to do? It makes 0 sense. Zilch. Dude, I love working and helping make impact in people's lives, but when I turn 72, I'm done, or 60, whenever people fuck. I don't even know when people retire. Say 65. When I get done at 65, I'm done. Sit back, smoke cigars, and relax all day. The fuck you are. Why do you think Warren Buffett still goes to work? Why do you think all these people, these big, massive names that you know, Michael Jordan, well, he retired. He didn't fucking retire. He might have retired basketball, but this guy's a businessman. He's got golf courses. He's got product lines. This fucker's making real money all the time in meetings, connecting with people, talking biz, smoking 7 cigars a day. He's putting deals down 24/7. Believe me on that. I got another guy I know, very wealthy, worth about $800 million, pretty wealthy. And this guy, he outworks me, straight up. He outworks me. Now, to my credit and or excuse, here it comes. This is the bullshit excuse, but it's true. For me, anyways, I have 2 young children that I do not like to travel without, and my wife. This guy's on the road often. He's making massive impacts in people's lives, which is cool. But the biggest impact in life I want to make is with my children first and foremost. So when I hang out with them, and I know they're going to get older. I know they're going to hate hanging out with dad as much as we do now. Literally every day at 5 o'clock, I'll be at the golf course with my son hitting balls. Again, follow me on Instagram. You see this going down all the time. If he's not at Taekwondo, as soon as he's out at Taekwondo, he's boom, hitting golf balls because he wants to go golfing. It's not me pushing him. He wants to do it. But that's important to me. Whatever's important to you, I hope, like, also, by the way, what's important to me is making a lot of money for myself and for my family and for my causes. I want to change people's lives. You can't do it when you're broke. It's fair. It's impossible financially to do that. Yeah, I could give a little time, but dude, if you're broke, you don't have time to give. You got to go make money. This is my point of view, by the way. You could take it or leave it. I don't care. I'm just telling you, if I'm broke, I'm not at a charity event. I'm working. I'm knocking on your door, asking if I can clean out your fucking garage and take pictures of stuff that I can sell on Facebook or Craigslist or whoever will fucking buy it. I got bills to pay. I got things to do. I got dreams to build and, more importantly, accomplish. So I want you to know I'm in the grind with you. It's just everyone's grind might look a little different, but don't bullshit yourself thinking you're doing big shit. And I say this all the time. If you don't have millions in the account, you're not doing anything big. And I'm not discounting that if you have 100,000, 200,000, 500,000 in there, that you're not doing something. I'm just saying, don't think it's big. Recently, a buddy of mine, he's like, dude, check out my account. Look what happened with this stock I did. He showed me his account. I've never seen a stock account this big in my life of a buddy of mine. I've seen him online, but like my buddy, I mean, it's a lot of zeros. And I was like, God damn, dude, seriously? He inspires me to grow. I thought I was playing big. I literally went straight home. This is a true story. I went straight home and funded my account a real number that had me scared to death to send. Like when you push send, you're like, oh shit, I hope I didn't send it to the wrong place because that would be bad. Who are you hanging out with that's inspiring your ass? Who are you hanging out with, more importantly, that's telling you the real shit? Calling you out when you're being a pussy. Calling you out when you know you're not giving it your all. Calling you out when you know damn well, right now, that you're not living to what you say. I did this shit for years. I still do it once in a while, catch myself. It's stupid. So dumb. So I'm on this fast. I want to prove not just to myself, which is cool, because that starts with me, right? But other people that I can do it. My buddy, I was on this fast. He's like, dude, don't stop. I was like, the only way I'm fucking stopping is if I go down and they have to but like the ambulance is putting food in me. I'm not quitting. I don't quit. Once I know the rules in the game I'm playing, I don't quit. It's powerful. I know you got it in you. And by the way, I'm a hillbilly kid from small town, Ohio. Busted my ass. I love my parents. They work hard as hell every day still. I'm not knocking that. It is what it is. But I'm telling you, if you're out here to do sells and you want to sell and you want to impact, you got to be a great giver. You got to be a great steward of money to get a lot. If you want a lot of money, you got to be a great steward of money, because if not, it's going to cause a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, because you're going to have more money than you could ever do anything with for yourself. And it's like, what do I do with it? And then honestly, a lot of people self-sabotage. It's scary. And I'm talking straight up out of experience. You just start wasting money. That's why I almost went bankrupt twice. I never knew how to deal with cash. Millions of dollars sitting in an account. I'm like, what do? I got to spend it. That's all I know. If I don't have it, I don't have to worry about it. It sounds messed up, and it is, but it's the truth. Start learning how to take care of your money now. If you can't take care of what you have today, it can't take care of what you have in the future. So I appreciate you being here. Get focused, get serious. More importantly, keep learning. Understand when you say, I'm a sales guy or gal. No, what does that mean? Dude, you're a connector. You connect with people. Leave the sales out of your mouth. You don't need to sell stuff. Help people. Guide them. Give them service. Dude, if you can solve their problem, they're going to give you their money. I promise you that. No matter what it is. So I'm on this journey of growth with you. I hope you have an amazing day. I'm thinking about you guys over here. I'm going to go start screaming at my other sales guys now because you guys got me all amped up. No, I'm just messing with you. Keep pushing them, though. Push the boundaries. Don't give them too much opportunity. Give them enough to keep them excited. Give them enough. You got to share the vision of where you're at and where you're going to help them accomplish bigger things with you and your company. Appreciate you, more importantly, than them. But I appreciate you being here. I got to bounce. Have an amazing day. Make today count.
I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm here to help and teach him what I know and how I did it to discover freedom. There ain't no question more Kevin's when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker, but I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker. The journey's where it's at. It's all about the process. It's time to get over to the DM project. From a small town in Ohio, so I know how it is. And I come from a lot of money. I remember as a kid, wanted to make 100 racks. Didn't see no one making more than that. Graduated high school with a 1.8. They should have held me back. I hope my principals and teachers are alive just to witness this. I'm my own boss. I'm out here running 2-8-figure businesses. I can walk away from it all and I'll be good, but I've been called to help people just like y'all learn the game. It's time to ball. Everybody chasing the money, but I'm not chasing the money. I'm out here chasing the purpose, yo. I've been working my whole life. What got us where we at isn't gonna get us where we wanna go. So it's time to push, time to learn, time to grow. I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm here to help and teach him what I know and how I did it to discover freedom. There ain't no question more Kevin's when he step in the door. He's closing deals. Time to tell him what the DM stand for. I'm a deal maker, but I'm not just a deal maker. I'm a dream maker. The journey's where it's at. It's all about the process. It's time to get over to the DM project. I'm more Kevin's deal. I'm deal maker. Deal maker. Deal maker. Deal maker. Deal maker. Deal maker. DM project.
This is thepodcastfactory.com.